Hi, Scott Whitley here, hope you're doing well today. In this video we're going to take a quick look at and listen to how the SWB-1 short scale bass sounds with flat wound strings. My own kind of personal tones that I tend to produce do retain quite a lot of treble, a lot of top end a lot of the time. Not as much as in the video lesson I've just done, if you've seen that, about boosting the treble to clean up your playing. That's another story. So a lot of people wonder, you know, if they're playing in a kind of Motown band or a soul band, or they're playing reggae or 60s stuff, you know, is the SWB-1 going to be a good choice for them? So here I am to let you decide, not make you decide. Maybe I can, I don't know. So what I've got on here is a set of flat wounds. I've had them on a while. I can't actually honestly remember what gauge they are, but they are a set of regular flat wound strings. And this is a passive mahogany version. The sound's going to be much the same on the ash version. So here we go. I'm going to turn the tone up full for a minute. And I've got this through a kind of amp sim, which I'll just turn off for a minute so you can hear the thing completely flat. Give me 1 second. Okay, so that, there we go. That's completely flat. There's no treble or bass added, no amp simulator or anything like that. It's a really great tone. I'm really enjoying that. It's not my regular tone. So you can hear already that it's got it's got a more, how could I describe it? It's a less kind of hi-fi, a less piano-like sound than you're probably used to me producing on these basses. It's got more of that. It's got a kind of quick attack and quick decay, which you can accentuate by, you know, doing a bit of palm muting. Okay. Now, if I now take that, by the way, that setting is the neck pickup, everything up full on the bass, passive bass. If I now just turn on a bit of amp simulation, so this is, you know, the nearest I can get to right now to plug it into a big old valve amp. This is an AC 100 amp model. Okay, so you can hear how that's it's got a lot more depth and a lot more of that kind of, I don't know, plummy kind of quality, would you call it, than the kind of the round wound sort of sound that I'm normally getting out of these basses myself. So so if that's your bag, if that's the kind of thing you're into, it does it really well. And I can take that even further. If I roll the tone, that's with the tone up full. If I roll the tone off, okay. Let's get some drums going. Perhaps not that rhythm. 1 sec. What we got here? This'll do. Yeah, you know, it's got that really kind of vintage tone. So it's the same bass. In fact, I've used this bass a lot with Big Country, using a pick and a lot of chorus and that kind of thing. And it's the same actual bass, but it can... It's not a butler tone. Totally different. If I put that on the bridge pickup, let's see how that is with the drums. A load of rubbish. Anyway, you get the idea. I think flatwounds really do work well on the bass, and this one actually now I keep permanently strung up with flatwounds. You know, and if there's a particular track or session that comes up where that's going to work. I did one recently with a guy called John Jenkins, and he wanted a kind of Carol Kay thing, so I was kind of using a pick and thumb muting and getting this kind of a... that kind of sound, and it did it really well. So just before we go, let me just try and demonstrate what reggae might sound like on the SWB-1 with flatwounds. I'm not a reggae player, so this is kind of like my kind of plastic version of reggae, but here we go. So there you go, that's the SWB-1 standard passive with flatwound strings on. Just before I go, the active version of the SWB-1 that comes with the bass and treble stack controls, if you were to turn the bass up and roll the treble all the way off, you get a very similar result to what I've done here by rolling the treble off. Rolling the tone off. So hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.